Hey there! Get ready for some serious smiles, happy tears, and heart-melting moments. Today, we're counting down the 7 cutest telling my husband I'm pregnant reactions that will make your heart do a little happy dance. From creative reveals to tearful surprises, these couples capture the raw, beautiful joy of discovering they're about to become parents. Whether it's their first baby or their third, every reaction is priceless. Grab some tissues, because these reactions are full of love, laughter, and unforgettable memories. Let's dive into the countdown. But before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know in the comments which number surprise melted your heart the most. Number 1. This sweet moment begins with a simple note that reads, "Hi Dad, I can't wait to meet you in March 2025. Next to it, she's carefully placed a few muffins and the positive pregnancy test, her way of delivering the most life-changing news. After setting everything up, she calls him in. At first, he's confused, looking around, trying to piece it all together, but then, as it all sinks in, he's completely overwhelmed with emotion. His teary smile and heartfelt hug say more than words ever could. It's a raw, beautiful reaction to the biggest surprise of his life. Number 2. In this quiet, intimate moment, she's preparing to surprise her husband with the news of their second baby. On the bed, she carefully arranges tiny socks, a few pacifiers, a children's book, baby clothes, and finally, the positive pregnancy test. Nervous but excited, she waits for him to come home. As he walks through the door and heads straight to the bedroom, he spots the surprise laid out before him. For a moment, he's completely speechless, frozen in shock and joy. Then, without saying a word, he drops to one knee and wraps her in a deep, emotional hug, tears filling both their eyes. A quiet, powerful moment of new beginnings. Number 3. She decided to make it sweet. Literally. While out shopping alone, she picked up matching pajamas for the two of them. But hidden in the mix was the real surprise. A tiny pair of baby socks to reveal that she was pregnant. The next day, she asked him to close his eyes and handed him the pajamas first. He smiled, a little surprised, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then came the big moment. She told him to close his eyes again, and this time placed the baby socks gently into his hands. When he opened his eyes, he stared for a moment, completely stunned. "Are you pregnant?" he asked in disbelief.
Are you pregnant?
She nodded with a soft, emotional yes, and they embraced in a tearful, unforgettable hug. A beautiful, heartfelt reaction to the news that would change everything. Number 4. She transformed their living room into the perfect surprise scene. First, she went to the mall and picked up a few balloons, flower bouquets, a tiny baby t-shirt, and a small teddy bear. Once she got home, she carefully set everything up on their bed, placing each item one by one. First the balloons, then the flowers, the teddy bear, the shirt, and finally, the positive pregnancy test. Her heart was racing with excitement as she prepared to share this life-changing news with her husband. Finally, she called him in. As soon as he walked into the room and saw the balloons, he knew something special was happening.
Positive?
And in that moment, he wrapped her in the biggest, most emotional hug. A beautiful, unforgettable moment filled with love, surprise, and pure joy. Number 5. She turned the pregnancy announcement into a fun and playful game. The challenge? They both had to guess. and say the same word at the same time. They started with numbers, counting 1, 2, 3, before each of them said a number from 1 to 10. After a few rounds, they both landed on the number 3, and she moved on to the next stage of her plan. He suggested the next category, nature. They tried matching words like trees, clouds, or animals, but couldn't quite get it right. Then they switched to the topic of family. Her secret goal? To get him to say the word baby. After a few more attempts, they both blurted out the word pregnant.
1, 2, 3, pregnant!
We're not, though.
He paused and laughed, saying, "But we're not, though." That's when she smiled, pulled out the pregnancy test, and showed him. He was stunned for a moment.
You literally asked me last night because of your... Oh. Really?
Then gave her a joyful high five, followed by a heartfelt hug, completely overwhelmed with happiness. A lighthearted game turned into the most unforgettable moment of his life. Number 6. For this surprise, the moment she found out she was pregnant, she couldn't wait to share the news with her husband. Filled with excitement, she waited in their room, anxiously listening for his footsteps. Just a few minutes later, he walked in. Without saying a word, she showed him the positive pregnancy test. Surprised, he looked at her and asked,
What? What? You just found out?
half laughing, half in shock. They both burst into smiles, and as he walked closer, she wrapped her arms around him in an emotional hug. A quiet, powerful moment of joy, love, and a brand new beginning. Number 7. As our final surprise in this video, we've chosen a truly emotional moment. When she found out she was pregnant, she couldn't stop crying. Tears of pure happiness. Like so many mothers, the joy of becoming pregnant was overwhelming and unforgettable. She wanted to share this wonderful news with her husband in the sweetest way possible. So, she bought a small teddy bear and wrote a heartfelt note. Then, she carefully placed the teddy bear, the note, and the positive pregnancy test on their bed. A few minutes later, her husband came home. She opened the bedroom door and showed him the surprise waiting inside. The moment he saw it, he was overcome with emotion. Smiling through tears, he tossed his cap aside and wrapped her in a tight, heartfelt hug. His teary smile said more than words ever could. It was a raw, beautiful reaction, an unforgettable moment to end this countdown of love and life-changing joy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments which number surprise melted your heart the most. See you in the next video.